So the net would go before the stick?
Often, yeah.
Yeah.
Always heard is you never handle the net, don't touch it. Because fish can tell whether it's really true or not, or whether it's just a tradition. It's something that you have to honor regardless.
And primarily everyone uses their pre-bought nets now?
The last Grandpa Sam Yamos was the last one that I remember. Yeah, and back in the day they'd use a hemp dog bane. It's kind of a long, tall looking stick. It's actually poisonous, so you don't mess with it till the leaves fall off.
And what would they use that for?
Any kind of lashing or dipnet making, or that's what they used to use to make the nets out of.
So that's something you would harvest in the fall?
Yeah. Well, you can harvest it now, but over the winter it gets a little bit moldy and it's not quite the same strength.
Right. Where do you even find that?
It's usually at lower elevations, near water. Pretty tough to collect now, but at fall time, as soon as the leaves come off, you just break the hollow stem. You can see the fibers, so you could imagine if that was weaved together. But they would get it home. From the stories that I read, the ladies would sit around and they'd rub it on the inside of their thigh to get all of the plant material off. And then they would just like knitting, right? You join two pieces and you just keep going with it. It'll just give you kind of an idea of the tensile strength of that, hey? It's actually pretty strong. Two pieces to take. Man, I've seen nets up to 20 feet long, hey?
Yeah.
Ideal for picking a dipnet. Is the wrong species, but because when they're tight, close together like that, they have to really fight for their nutrients and stuff, and they all fight for sunlight. So it makes the growth rings tighter, so the wood is actually harder. When it's a good time to collect, the end of these, well, they'll have that nice light green on them, eh? It'll flush nice and green on the ends. That's this year's growth. Well, you can kind of see here when they get all close together that the stems end up kind of small and kind of a really slow taper. So you actually get usable wood for 10, 12 feet. But you can take a young one and pull it right over and tie it or something down below. And then as it grows, it'll make your hoop for you, eh? Or you can take two instead of just one, lash them together. You got your stick and then two pieces, take two, and then you just tie them together on the end. You never made a net like this?
When I was young, I think with my mom, way back.